Episode 2 of the Light Skin Podcast. My name is Ryan, and I'm here with my co-host Bryant. Say what's up. Say what's up.
What's up? What's up?
How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. Great to have NBA back. Been some good games.
All right, Bryant, you ready?
Let's get it, man.
Without further ado, let's get into it. So,
Yes, sir.
starting with the rest of the Lakers.
Oh, man.
You go ahead and take point on this one. What do you want to talk about first?
There's so much to talk about with the Russ.
I know.
I don't even know where to start. I mean, if you want to just go by stats, 10 points a game, 4 assists. He's getting his rebounds, almost 7, but he's shooting 28% from the field and 8% from the 3. 8% from the 3. That is horrible.
Yeah.
It's just, I can't blame all of it on Russ. Just the lack of shooting the Lakers do have, with 80 shooting only 20% from the 3. And you got LeBron shooting 25% from the 3.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a lot of great shooters out there. So far, 3 games into the season, they have attempted 118 threes and only made 25.
Yeah, that's horrible.
21% from 3, Ryan. 21% from 3.
Yeah. So I'll just start with Russ. Obviously, even as soon as he was traded to the Lakers, I was skeptical because he's only operated on teams that have been built around him with at least decent shooters. Going into the Lakers, that was going to be the antithesis of his entire career. Not much shooting, and he was going to be like the third option. So there's going to be an uphill battle from the beginning, and last year we saw that, but he was still able to contribute, and he got 17, 7, and 7 pretty much, and he shot I think 44% from the field, which isn't great, but it's good for a starting point guard, not on a championship contending team, but he provided some impact. So for that reason, I wasn't going to attribute last year's struggles mainly to Westbrook, even though everybody else was. Not Frank Vogel. Also, everybody blamed Frank Vogel last year, which he had some poor rotations. But Rob Pelinka was the main guy to blame last year for the rotation and personnel that he thought would work and everybody else didn't think would work, and we saw that it didn't work. That doesn't change this year. The shooting, he didn't really get any not one guy who's been known as a above average 3-point shooter for the entire career. Not one. That's a recipe for disaster. So that's why I have a gripe with Pelinka. And then I also have a gripe with, I guess, the players and Darvin Ham, because even though everybody knows that y'all can't shoot, you still shouldn't shoot the ball. Obviously, these are open 3-point shots that you are generating, but a lot of them, they're just giving them to you. These teams, they're literally... I think I sent you the clip last night, but Nurkic literally turned around when AD caught the ball in the corner. He turned around.
And he picked his nose, too.
He turned around. He picked his nose. And the ball came off the side of the backboard. At the end of the game, they had Nurkic just standing in the paint, technically guarding Russell Westbrook. He was matched up against Russell Westbrook. But they just had him standing in the paint because... everybody in the fucking league knows that these niggas can't shoot, and they continue to shoot. Shooting a 3 ball should be the last resort. They shouldn't shoot. They should continue to try and get AD in the post, run pick and rolls with Braun and AD, or just get to the rim. And they shouldn't shoot a 3 until it's 3 seconds left in the shot clock and there's nothing else to do. That's the point that the Lakers are at right now, and I don't know why Darvin Ham really isn't emphasizing that. I don't know why he's telling these motherfuckers to keep shooting the ball when it's obvious that they're not going to fall right now. And they don't have any shooters, but for some reason, they're fucking stubborn.
You wanna know the sad part about it? You know who's the best shooter on that team career wise? Can you take a guess?
I would guess either LeBron or Lonnie Walker.
It's Patrick Beverly. Coming in with 35% from the three for a career. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable, man.
Yo, that's crazy. That's actually crazy. But
Patrick Beverly.
I did just mention Lonnie Walker's name. He's been putting in some effort. He's not shooting the three ball either, like really well.
No.
But he's been able to get to the rim and attack, and he's been aggressive. And
He's great, yeah.
That's another thing with Russ. Like, I don't know if he has, like, his bounce is pretty much gone. Like, he's been getting blocked at the rim a lot. He got blocked like 3 times by Jeremy Grant. So, I don't know. I mean, he had some in the game last night, or I watched it last night because I was at work during the afternoon. He had some good passes. He didn't have a single turnover yesterday, and he had 5 assists.
That's good.
But, like, I don't know. He had a mid-range bank shot that went in. So
and you can tell he's not comfortable out there. He just just tell he has no confidence no more, man. There
was a play in which I think it was like 5 seconds left on the clock. Lonnie Walker got a drive. He beat his primary defender, and then Russ was in the corner. The guy, I forgot who it was, but he helped offer Russ to like stop Lonnie Walker from driving. And Russ had his hands up, like asking for the ball. And Lonnie Walker didn't even look his direction.
I think I saw that.
And I don't know if he turned it over or just bricked a layup. But after the Trailblazers got the rebound, Russ he didn't get back on in transition defense. He just stayed in the corner. He was in disbelief. It's bad all around, man. Like his team, he didn't even look his way for a quarter 3. That's bad. Shit like that.
I don't get. I don't know if you saw the clip of LeBron holding his hands up, like to Russ, like what are you doing when he took that shot with 28 seconds left. But then in the post game, he's trying to protect Russ.
Yeah,
and
he contradicted himself. It was him,
going off. Yeah,
him and AD. They did the same thing.
Like, it's just a whole mess all around, dude. A whole mess.
And the bad thing is, like, their defense has actually been really good this year. Like, last night, their defense kept them in the game. Like, it literally kept them in the game. But they just went on a fucking little 4-minute drought where they could not get anything to go in, and they kept settling for 3-point shots. Their defense was actually good, but it's the offense.
The crazy part is that among the teams with a 3-game sample size, the best defensive rating in the NBA belongs to the Lakers.
Oh, wow.
That's unbelievable to me.
And let me guess, their offensive rating is like 29th or 30th.
Yeah, it's the 30th, I think. It's the worst.
Yep, it's 30th.
They have a great I can't believe they have a great defensive team. I'm shocked saying that compared to where they were last year.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, I think it's just them being younger. And AD had like 5 blocks last game too.
He had 6 blocks. 6 blocks.
He was going off.
Monster.
What would you say is the solution if you had to come up with one?
I heard people saying give it 20 games and then see where you guys are at. I say give it 10 games at least. 20 games, it might be too late. It might be too late to trade Russ.
I think they gotta wait. Or I don't know how long Dennis Schroeder is gonna be out, but he could really help their offense, especially off the bench.
He could. But I mean, he's not really a 3-point. Like he's not a shooter,
no. But he can just make things happen. He has a decent mid-range game. But I think Darvin Ham, he just has to tell these motherfuckers, y'all can't shoot. Y'all niggas cannot shoot. Like he literally needs to say that verbatim. Like it has to be said. It has to be emphasized. I think AD has to be a bit more aggressive in terms of getting some post-up looks. Like, turn into AD from fucking the Pelicans. This
The
is
bubble,
what
yeah.
the bubble, especially in the Pelicans, like, especially when LeBron is at this age, AD was literally supposed to take the torch and just be that guy. Like, LeBron should not have to average 27, 11, and 7 at this point in his career. Like, AD literally needs to be the guy for them to have any success and just be more aggressive. But I don't know if he's wired like that.
Ryan. AD is averaging 24, 8, and 1 assist per game.
It's not enough, dude. It's not enough.
1 assist per game.
It's not enough. One assist, not enough.
I'm shocked with the 1 assist. I'm just shocked.
I kind of am, but I mean, if you're a big man, mainly your assists are going to come off of kicking it out to catching shooters. So,
but they have no shooters.
They have no shooters, exactly.
It's like,
everybody's going to talk about the Buddy Hield and Miles Turner trade, but I don't know how possible that is, because I feel like other teams out there can offer a better package to get both of them or just one of them. Like, everybody just assumes that the Lakers are the only team that wants Buddy Hield and Miles Turner. No, there's fucking 29 other teams that could use their services as well.
But the thing that the Lakers have is that they have those 2 future picks in 2027 and 2029 or something like that. The Lakers won't be good. I don't think the Lakers will be good during that time because LeBron will probably be retired and AD will probably be somewhere else.
Possibly, yeah.
The Lakers won't be good in the future when you think. So those 2 picks hold a lot of value to other teams.
Yeah, that's
true. When you think about it.
But they are like really far down the line, like
I know,
like 5 or 6 years from now. And in terms of like maybe a team has like more like some actual young players on their team that they might want to trade that are attracted to the Pacers. But yeah,
I heard they were trying to target Terry Rozier, but that's like another point guard. It's like he's decent, but it's
fucking point guards.
Yeah, they got too many point guards already.
They also, I know we just talked about like the Lakers, their defense has been really good, but like when they go up against like more talented teams that have like shooting guards and small forwards, that's going to be a problem because Braun was getting burned by Jeremy Grant late in the game.
He is the same.
You know, like he's not going to be guard. He's not going to be the guy to guard like Kawhi, PG.
No.
Even Andrew Wiggins if Jeremy Grant was burning this man. Like, so they don't have like a wing defender in their starting lineup at least. And why wasn't Patrick Beverly guarding Damian Lillard in like the last 5 minutes? Why did they have Lonnie Walker on that man?
I don't know, dude. Like
the whole fucking reason he was brought here.
And Patrick Beverly was playing great defense on him that quarter. But there's no way. I think Darvin Ham made that decision, but that makes no sense to me.
It doesn't make any fucking sense. I don't get it.
Like, well, I knew as soon as I saw Lonnie Walker, I was like, oh, man.
Dude, Dame literally just walked up the floor, 8 seconds. As soon as he got to the 3-point line, did 1 pound dribble to the left, step back. That was so easy. That was like a practice shot, man. Oh my god, I was so fucking pissed. They should have. If they don't want to have Patrick Beverly on him, I guess Darvin Ham, whatever. But they should have doubled him at least. Get the ball out. There's literally nobody else on the court that you're worried about besides like Damian Lillard at that point in the game, especially
maybe
in the entire NBA.
Simons.
Well, I'm just talking about just in terms of just clutch shooting.
Yeah.
Who do you want taking that shot? Of course, Portland wants Dame taking the shot. Take the ball out of his hands, double him, and just rotate after that. Like, if you're not going to have Patrick Beverly guard him one-on-one. But, yeah, that was odd.
How do you feel about Darvin Ham so far? Because there's been a lot of questions about why he put Westbrook back in when the Lakers had like a 7-point lead and they had good flow come in with the other players they had in. But they brought Westbrook back in.
Yeah, I still need more time. Like, that decision was a bit odd. I don't think Russell Westbrook single-handedly derailed them for the last 4 minutes. There's other shit that happened, but obviously with it being Russell Westbrook, everybody's going to talk about it. But, yeah, I mean, even It's just kind of like a general thing as a coach. When you have a five that is rolling and in rhythm for the last 6 minutes of the quarter, you just roll with that five. And he didn't do that
Yeah.
for some reason, especially with Russ having a bad game shooting. But yeah, I got to give it more time. I'll probably give it 10 games before I really
10
decide
games. 10 games.
on
All
him.
right.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I want to talk about the Lakers anymore.
Sad, man.
Next we got 76ers, another team that's underperforming.
Oh, man.
And I was fucking high on the 76ers this year, so I'm looking like the fool right now. I got one man to blame. One man to blame.
Who is that? I actually don't know.
His name is Doc Rivers, bro. Doc fucking Rivers. Probably the most overrated head coach in the 21st century. Look, I get it. You can have some early season struggles and lose some like they played some tough teams early on to start off, like Boston and Milwaukee. And who was the third team they played?
Spurs.
Oh God. Okay. Well,
the Spurs.
Yeah. If you I don't blame them for losing to Boston and Milwaukee, because those teams have chemistry and they've kind of been set in terms of like their playing philosophy over the past couple years. But you lose to the Spurs, bro. With this talented of a fucking team, you got Embiid still out here shooting fucking threes like he's supposed to be Stephen Curry. I don't know why. I don't know if it's on him or just Doc Rivers not emphasizing him posting up for 95% of the game. But something's got to happen there. Like, and then that's my main thing. Like, they're really bad defensively as well. I don't know, man. My pick is kind of looking bad thus far. I'm just gonna stick with it, but sheesh, I'm
looking like a prophet right now. I'm looking like a prophet. I told you.
I'm just gonna have to pray for time, man. But yeah, I'm really blaming Doc Rivers for this one.
I don't know if I can. Yeah, I put the blame on Doc too, because like James Harden has looked good so far these past 3 games. He's looked great. He's looked really good to me, man.
Yeah.
Joel Embiid's averaging 27, 13. I mean, that's not bad either. I mean,
yeah, it's not bad, but he's shooting 18% from 3.
18, yeah, it's horrendous.
Like I don't want Embiid taking 4 threes a game. Like he can take 2. He's literally the most dominant low post center in the game. So that's my number one gripe.
And you can make a case that they can be 3-0 right now, because both of those games, the Bucks and Celtics, they were close games.
Right.
They was just a couple plays from winning that game.
I didn't see what happened with them against the Spurs. What was the score?
No, I didn't watch that game either. No, that game.
They lost by 9, but I guess relatively close. They play the Pacers today, so they better fucking win.
Have you heard about that player that's been going off? I forgot his name. I think his name is like Benedict.
Oh, Mathurin. Benedict Mathurin. Oh yeah.
That man's been hooping.
That boy is athletic as hell.
Man.
Yeah, he's looked really good. I watched some of his highlights in like hyping up the draft. I was like curious about his game. Like he's really athletic. He definitely likes to get to the rim. He was a good shooter in college. I don't know if he shot the ball well thus far in the NBA. Let me see. He was kind of like compared to like an athletic 3-and-D guy. Oh, he's shooting 52% from 3.
Early sample size.
Early sample size, yeah, but damn.
Yeah,
24 a game, 52 from the field, 52 from 3 off the bench. All of this is off the bench.
Oh, he's coming off the bench?
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. I ain't gonna lie.
And I don't know what the Pacers' record is this year. They are 1-2.
1-2.
Halliburton's look good. I gotta watch. I'll probably watch that Philly game, that Philly Pacers game today.
What time does it start for?
Probably.
That's what I'm thinking.
Next, let's talk about the Nets. This is your team.
Well, yeah.
Let's hear it, man.
What
What
do
are
you
your
want?
thoughts? Just give me your general thoughts on them thus far.
They look decent. They still don't have like a true big man.
Mm-hmm.
Which is kind of annoying. That's like their biggest weakness right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it's early on to the season. I expect them to play better. They're still trying to get Ben Simmons involved with the offense. It's gonna be interesting how they utilize him.
Yeah,
So
that's my big thing. It's Ben. He still doesn't have aggression, man. Like he's
oh
taking.
my
Do you know how
god,
many field goals he's taking per game?
I think it's like 4 or 5. I know it's low. It's like 4 or 5.
He's attempting
right?
four attempts per game. Like he's still making like really good decisions. That's never gonna leave his game. He's always gonna have good like court awareness and vision, and he works really well off of like Claxton in the dunker spot too. That's probably why Claxton's averaging 16 points right now.
And he's hooping.
Yeah, but I feel like they're gonna need Ben Simmons to be more aggressive if they want to go far. Like 5 points a game is not.
It's not gonna do anything.
It's not gonna be enough. You know.
I think the biggest issue with the Nets is gonna be who's gonna run the point. Because right now Kyrie's running the point, and Simmons is running it there and then. But if he's not running the point, he isn't going to be effective all the time. It's going to be like another Westbrook situation, kind of.
Yeah.
Because he's going to be stuck in the paint and he isn't going to be out in the perimeter because he can't shoot. So you just have another Westbrook on your hands.
Yeah, he pretty much, the only time he runs the point is in the fast break.
There you go.
Like
yep.
in the half court, it's Kyrie's show. But we also still have to wait and see how the team will look with Seth Curry coming back.
True.
He was big time for the 76ers before he was traded to the Nets, and then when he got to the Nets, he was big time too. So he can probably work really well off of Ben. And then Joe Harris just played his first game back, and he wasn't really that involved. How many shots did he take? He took 3 shots. So we'll see how if he can get back to his prior output, because he's getting paid a lot, bro. Joe Harris is getting paid
I know.
like 18
How much is he
million.
getting paid? Oh, yeah.
I think he has like a Duncan Robinson type contract.
Jeez.
Who also Duncan Robinson.
That man's getting paid.
So
you want to know a fun fact of Ben Simmons? You know he hasn't gone to the free throw line yet? That should say something about his lack of aggression.
Really?
The fact that he has not attempted one free throw yet.
I could have. But maybe I saw him attempt one in the preseason.
That was preseason.
Oh,
that was preseason.
Yeah.
But he hasn't attempted. He hasn't gone to the line yet, and that speaks to his lack of aggression.
Oh wow, that's bad.
That's shocking. A 6'11" point guard has not attempted one shot from the free throw line.
Man, yeah, that's really bad. I think it's obvious that he's going to be the X factor for them. Like, if they're going to be a championship contender, he's got to be more aggressive. And Katie and Kyrie got to tell him that, high key. Oh yeah, the Suns. I'll let you take point on this one.
What's the Suns' record right now? Is it 1-2 or 2-1?
I think they're 2-1.
2-1.
I watched them beat the Mavs. That was a good game to watch.
Mavs?
Yeah, they're 2-1.
Oh, when they come back, yeah. Damian Lee hit that lucky ass shot. I couldn't believe that crap.
They beat they probably beat the Clippers without Kawhi in them.
Yeah, they beat them. My biggest concern with the Suns is how CP3 looks so far. It's just his first game, he only had 6 points. The second game went to OT and he only had 10 points. And he didn't even end the game with the starters against the Blazers in OT. He was on the bench, if I'm not mistaken.
Damn, they had campaigning?
Yeah, they had campaigning.
Sheesh.
That's... CP CP3's age is like showing this year a lot. He's still gaining his assists. I mean, he's averaging I think 11 and 12. The bright spot about the Suns is DeAndre Ayton's looking pretty solid. He had 26 against the Blazers, even though he missed that free throw to take the lead, to tie it against the Blazers.
Dame got in his head.
Yeah, he really did. He pulled an MJ on him, man. Got in his head. But Devin Booker has looked solid. Just the main concerns with me is like CP3. I don't know how he's gonna play in the playoffs. If defenses or offenses are gonna show out like they did against him last year when they just posted him up and bullied him. Mm-hmm. So it's gonna be interesting what they do with him or how he's gonna look throughout the season. What about you?
Yeah, I think either. So I'm gonna split this in terms of what I believe. I think 30% of me wants to believe, or doesn't want to believe, but 30% of me does believe that his age is showing. But 70% of me believes that he's just saving himself. He's doing a LeBron. He's load managing himself. Because he knows he's getting older and he doesn't have much mileage left, and he still wants that ring, so he's gonna have to preserve himself for when it matters the most, and that's in the postseason. So I want to believe that's what he's doing. Like I think the Suns can still have like a top 4 record in the West with Chris Paul. Just he's gonna have to score a bit more efficiently. Like even though he's not taking as many shots, he's not hitting them at a good rate either. He's 32% from the field, and
it's not good.
She's shooting like Westbrook from 3. It's 9% from 3 right now. But like you said, he's still racking up a lot of assists. He's still dissecting the defense. 11 assists per game and only turning the ball over twice. So he can still have a really big effect on a team just with his IQ alone. Yeah. And this is really just going to put the focal point on Devin Booker more. He's just going to have to go crazy this year, and he actually is playing really, really well, 32 a game. And Ayton's going to have to step up, and he's done so thus far. I would expect 20 and 10 from him is going to be what's necessary for the Suns to be like valid championship contenders, and he's averaging 19. I think they're going to need a bit more from Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson. I think those two are going to be the real big X factors for their team. Cam Johnson kind of being in like 6th man of the year races. I don't know. He might have been in the race like a little bit of consideration last year, but I think he's going to have to take up a lot more offensive burden and scoring. And Mikal Bridges, he hasn't shot the ball well from 3 this year. He's always had like a more of a mid-range and dribble pull-up game, like a lot of the Suns players. But I think he's going to have to step up a bit more this season. He's down to 11 points per game this year, and he was averaging around 15 or 16 last year. So
slight drop-off.
A slight drop-off, but like we said, early sample size. But if CP3 is going to take his foot off the gas pedal a little bit more, then I think we just got to expect the younger Suns to step up in terms of just scoring the ball. And DeAndre Ayton and Booker have done so thus far. So I think they'll still be all right with CP3 taking a step back in the regular season.
All right.
Let's talk about Paolo a little bit. Sheesh. He's looking like a man-child, I'm not going to lie.
He's looking pretty solid, man.
I think, the Magic, they're really, like, making a point of emphasis to get him the ball and get him involved early on. I think that's pretty much why we both chose him for Rookie of the Year. Because, like, Jabari Smith he's kind of just fitting in with KPJ and Jalen Green, but not in Orlando. They're making Paolo the guy.
The one thing I like about was it Pablo?
Paolo! It's not Pablo.
Paolo is that he's aggressive. He's not backing away from opponents. He's aggressive. He doesn't lack aggression compared to some rookies who are like kind of passive aggressive. They don't he isn't shying away. He's embracing it, which I love. So
Yeah.
I'm very intrigued on how he's gonna finish out this season.
Yeah, definitely. He is being really aggressive. And like coupled with that is that he's really fucking strong. So that
Yeah.
really allows him to get to the rim and finish through and over people. And like this post game is really sound. I'm not gonna lie. He's had some really nice post fadeaways, like some up and unders and stuff. So he's looking. It's not just like all like physical, like raw physical, like stuff. He's not just running and dunking out there. He's looking like a real like all around rookie. He's had some dribble pull ups as well. So like his offensive game is looking really good out the gate. I'm not gonna lie.
He just needs to develop it a little bit more, but he'll be solid. For sure, he'll be solid.
We can talk about the Jazz, who have been
Shot.
the pretty much the surprise of the year. I think this might be just a case of like there's no egos on this team. Everybody's just fucking out there playing hard. Or they're probably motivated by the fact that everybody's looked past them,
Yeah.
like coming into the season. They've just been an afterthought. While they got some like a bunch of good players. I think we all kind of just forgot about that, even though they traded their stars. They have a bunch of good players.
They do. They do.
And Larry Markkinen has shown the fuck out. Sheesh. This is like he's looking like rookie and second year Markkinen, because those first and second years, Lowry in Chicago, he was looking like he was gonna be a star.
No, yeah,
he was looking like a pretty much like a little baby Porzingis.
Yeah, he was great.
Like he's 7 feet and he moves really well. He could always space the floor, but I always thought the best aspect of his offensive game was his ability to slash to the rim, because he has a good handle and he moves really well. And with him being 7 feet, it allows him to finish like over and around people really well as well. So I gotta watch like a full Jazz game, but Larry Markkinen is looking really confident. I think his confidence was taken away by fucking the Jim Boylan era in Chicago. That just goes to show you the power of coaching, because when I did watch Chicago games back before DeRozan, he just had Markkinen just standing at the perimeter, and he wasn't giving him any opportunity to do anything on ball. And now he kind of has like a clean slate in Utah, really.
Fresh start.
Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about the Celtics a little bit. So, I mean, they're 3-0. It seems like they haven't missed the beat, bro. They're still hooping. Seems like the coach is not really getting in their way and not really kind of like trying to instill his philosophy.
Yeah, I was shocked that they're undefeated so far. I thought the coaching issue was gonna play a problem in them, but it's not.
Not this far. And
No.
Jason Tatum's on demon timing, bro.
Same with Jaylen Brown. He's been hooping.
Yeah, and both of them. And the Malcolm Brogdon pickup's been really beneficial. I think they are missing Robert Williams on the defensive end, and they're gonna have to kind of make up for that with their offense. And I think that's what Brogdon will do for them, because him being a point guard off the bench, he's gonna be able to like keep the team afloat when either Brown or Tatum both sit. So that Brogdon pickup's gonna really do like wonders for their offense. And Derek White has bounced back after his playoff showings. He's being a bit more aggressive, and like teams were just letting him shoot in the playoffs. Now he's shooting 50% from three this year. So that's gonna be big time for them, as he's probably their best, or not their best, probably their third best role player behind Smart. I mean, the Celtics have a lot of good role players.
They do. They got Grant Williams, Pritchard, White.
Yeah, this team they're really fucking deep, bro.
They're good. They're really good.
They're going to be a problem.
Who's that center?
Well, right now it's just Al Horford,
Al Horford.
but they play Noah Vonleh a lot actually. He gets 16 minutes a night, but I forgot who they were playing, but he was kind of getting schooled by one center. I forgot who it was, but he's going to be their backup center until Robert Williams comes back.
Hopefully he can come back, because that's a big missing piece for the Celtics.
Yeah.
He's a defensive anchor, man.
They're 25th in defensive rating right now.
Yeah.
But they're first in offense, so it's
making up for it.
Yeah, it's going to be kind of switched from last year when they were the best defensive team. But I mean, we can't just overreact. Maybe they'll get back to their elite defensive ways, but I don't think they're going to be as good defensively until Robert Williams gets back.
Yeah.